welcome to the Mix Match Maggie channel. Today we'll be learning 3 ways to start a granny square. It will include chaining, double crochet, as well as ways to start the second round of shells. I have here a 5.5 or I Clover hook. You could also use a 5mm or whatever hook works for the size of yarn that you're using. Here I have Lion Brand Pound of Love in Denim, just worsted Premier yarn from the Dollar Tree in purple, and Big Twist Value in the colorway Sage. And you also need scissors, and eventually if you finish off your square like these ones here, you will need a needle as well. If at any point in time I'm going too fast or not at the speed that you need, there is a settings button where you can slow down or speed up the video, and of course pause if necessary. Here we have the 3 different ones. Offhand, it doesn't really look like there's much difference besides the color of the yarn. This one is the 4-chain loop starting method in the middle. This is a 4-chain method without the loop, and this is the magic ring. We'll be doing them in this order, and timestamps will be down in the description box below. All right, let's get started. For technique number 1, we are going to start out with a slip knot and place that on your hook and tighten it. Not too tight though. Next we'll be chaining 4. Then slip stitch into the first chain, which is this one right here. Yarn over, pull through, and pull through. This will leave us with a loop, and all of our future stitches are going to go right here. First we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. If it helps, you can keep your finger here until you start placing stitches there. We will then be double crocheting into here. So yarn over, insert hook into this loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. This first chain 3 will count as the first double crochet. This is the second double crochet, and then we will do the third double crochet. For a corner, you can either do 2 or 3 chains. It's up to you. 3 chains will allow for a more flowy and less stiff granny square, depending on your purpose that you need it for. Then you're going to do 3 more double crochet. Chain 2. 3 more double crochet. Chain 2. And our last 3 double crochet. And our last chain 2. You're then going to slip stitch into the third chain, which if you need to, you can count from the bottom. 1, 2, and this one right here is 3. You're going to try to go under both loops if possible. And slip stitch. And that is the first row or round of your granny square. And if you did it like I did, I held the tail with me as I was double crocheting over top of it, and you might be able to cinch it just a little bit to make the hole a little bit smaller. It'll also help when you sew in this end to secure it, and it'll make the hole a little bit smaller as well. From here, some people slip stitch across, so they'll go here, here, and then into the next corner, and then chain 3 and start the corner this way. I personally, if we come back to this area where we slip stitched, I personally like to flip the granny square over and do a standing double crochet in the corner. Now I do already have a short showing how to do a standing double crochet. I just find that it leaves a nice edge when you're starting from the bottom, and then you can just go into 2 more double crochet, a chain 2, and 2 double crochet. Oh, sorry, 3 double crochet. And then you'll just do that in each corner, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, next corner, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, same in the last corner, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, and then you'll slip stitch in the top of the standing double crochet or the chain 3, depending on which you do. Method number 2 starts about the same as the first one with the loop. So you're going to create a slip knot, slip it onto your hook and tighten it, and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now instead of slip stitching into this first chain down here, we're actually going to double crochet into that chain. So yarn over, insert into the loop. You don't have to get under both loops, it's fine. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And all future double crochets for this round will be worked into that loop. So 1 more, and this chain 3 starts as the first double crochet, second double crochet, and this is the third. So then we chain 2 and continue with the 3 double crochets into this center chain. Chain 2, 3 more double crochet, last 3 double crochet, chain 2, and we're going to slip stitch into the top of the 3rd chain. So 1 is kind of hiding down here, 2 is right here, and 3 is right here. Now this one you can't cinch very well or at all, but it doesn't leave as big of a hole as the other first method, but it's still a simple way to start a granny square. The last but certainly maybe the least favorite method is the magic ring or magic circle method. A lot of people find trouble with getting the magic ring correct, and that is totally fine. I'm here to help you with that. So what I do is I place my tail over the, I guess is the front of my hand, and let it hang. I then grab it with my thumb and ring finger and pinky and kind of hold it there and wrap it around 2 of my fingers so that it crosses. And then I flip my hand over, carrying the yarn over as well, to the back of my hand. I then take my hook, go under the first loop, over the second one, and grab it and pull it underneath. And while I'm pulling, I'm also twisting. So if you can see, my hook is pointed down. So I twist it and pull it up, so now it's facing and the yarn is twisted around. And then I grab the yarn that is still connected to the ball over here, grab that, and slip stitch. And that is the magic ring. If you just hold that right there, that's what that looks like. I'm going to do it one more time. Slow it down to whatever speed you need. So your yarn is over the front of your hand. You're going to grab the tail with your thumb onto your ring and pinky. Wrap it around your index and middle finger and create an X on the underside of your hand. On the back of your hand, you're going to go under the first loop, grab the second loop, pull it through, and twist. Then you're going to grab the yarn, kind of yarn over, and slip stitch. From here, you can either do a standing double crochet or a chain 3, whichever you prefer. I'm going to do a standing double crochet. Like I said, I do have a tutorial for that. I will link it down below. So that is your first double crochet. And just like all the other techniques, you're going to do 2 more double crochet, chain 2, 3 more double crochet, and if you can see, I have my 2 of my fingers in the loop. It's my middle and ring finger, and that's just to keep it open and give it something to grip onto when I'm inserting my double crochets there. I kind of have a hold on the tail, because if not, you can, it's not super easy, but you can slip the tail out like that, and if that does happen, just pull the tail. But I wouldn't, like, when you first make your magic ring, don't like pull it super closed, because then it makes it hard to get all the double crochets in there. So we have 2 chains here. We're going to do 3 more double crochet. So right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochet clusters, last chain 2, and then you're just going to take your tail and cinch. Then you're just going to slip stitch into the top of your chain 3 or your standing double crochet, whichever you use. And there you have it. And just like all my other ones, I'm going to flip it on the back and do a standing double crochet. And continue my clusters this way. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned a new method of starting granny squares today. Please let me know down in the comments below which version is your favorite, and let me know what your favorite granny square project is. I personally love making granny square blankets. They're so fun to make, so versatile. And of course, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and save this video for later so you can reference it when you're making more granny squares. I hope to see you guys next time for the next video. Bye!